Hi, welcome to the Alleyway Stamps video hop. This is Chrissy. You should have arrived here from Allison's blog. Today I'm going to show you how I use Distress Inks as watercolors with a stencil. So this isn't a true stencil, it's actually a die cut from a die from Simon Says Stamp. It's a hexagon die, and I just die cut it out of pattern paper. It was actually left over from a different project I had. So I just went and attached it onto my card using some washi tape. I'm using watercolor paper, and that's a non-stick craft mat. And all I do is I kind of smush the Distress inks down onto that craft mat, and then I spritz it with water. Now I did speed up this video so you don't have to sit here and watch everything in regular speed, so it does go a little bit faster. I don't really work this fast. I'm not a robot, I promise. So I'm going to go ahead, I kind of dry everything off with my heat gun, and then I go back and I repeat the same process just to make sure that I'm getting the look that I really want. So I used some yellows, yellow, orange, and red, spritzed them, and then I kind of pushed the card down until I get what I want. Sometimes I add a little bit more water. Definitely I go back in with the heat gun. Not only does it kind of stop the watercolor paper from rippling and curling, it just makes everything go so much faster. So I don't like to wait for stuff to dry. I'm kind of impatient. Not that anyone has ever liked that when we craft, right? So I didn't necessarily think that it was filled in enough, so I went and I grabbed some Memento fireworks spray, and I also sprayed that on. I really like it because it also gives a glimmer, which I could have done, say like I could have put Perfect Pearls in or something with my Distress inks, but I didn't think of that till after the fact. So this way I still have that little bit of shimmer, and I have more coverage from that yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and I peeled it off, and you can kind of see the fun look that I have. I love it because it masks certain areas, but then other areas the watercolors also seep through, so it just looks so cool. So I have a little bee that I colored in with my Spectrum Noir markers. It's from the You've Got It Covered set, and I just fussy cut him out. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a sentiment from Be Sweet. And since my card is completely dry, thank you heat gun, I can go ahead and stamp it and not have to worry about it coming out bad. Another reason why I like to dry everything. Otherwise I'd have to sit here and wait and come back to it. Once I start working, I just want to get stuff done. I don't like to wait. So I just used Memento Tuxedo Black ink and stamped it right on there. It's perfectly fine. Now for the card base, I kind of thought about this one. So because I use watercolor paper, I didn't really want to use a regular white backer because you could definitely see the difference. My watercolor paper doesn't have the same brightness as my white cardstock. So I thought about using black, and I think it really works well. It really pops. I also thought about using yellow, and that one just wouldn't have worked as well. So I love the black because it kind of showcases that background. It kind of pulls in the black stripes from that little bee. I think it just really kind of pulls the card together. So this is the set that I used with the bee. The You've Got It Covered. Just a quick look at that there. And I adhered my little bee with foam dots. And then my sequins, this is a little storage case that I use. It's from the Container Store. I think it was like $3 or $4. I don't even have it completely filled up yet. You can kind of see in the end there's an empty spot. I know. I just haven't sorted everything yet. So I keep most of my sequins in there. And it's nice because I have some that are flowers and leaves, and I want to keep those separate. So I just adhere those I have some Xyron circle adhesives that I use for my sequins. They're usually the perfect size. I just pop it on the little roll and then pop it on my card. They work out great. I have used glue or glossy accents in the past. It's okay. So now don't forget, this is a video hop. So next up is Christine. I'm going to have a nice little sneak peek of her card right here. So have fun hopping. Thanks.